dogs on the loose.
Kind of annoying. We are the Death Knight. All of our Death Knights cards seem to suck. I think we'll build a Shaman, maybe. Wouldn't Shaman be kind of cool? You could be in Vegas eating crab legs. Yeah, is that good though? I'm allergic to seafood. It would kill me, so there's that. Alright. Like a draft beer. Get yourself a draft beer. We're gonna take only the good cards. Only the good cards. Okay, we're gonna take the best of the bad cards. That's what we're gonna do. Rewind. Mechanome, so we can get a nice discounted pack the house. Nice discounted pack the house. Oh my god, I have so many Falcon 8 drops. It'll be fine though. One of them has tradable. One of them has tradable. If we draft this whole deck and don't cast one pack the house, I'll be both surprised and disappointed. First Titan in literally 165 drafts. Alright, this deck's a little heavy. This is so far beyond the best card here. I think it's fine, honestly. I'm not taking Grand Finale, though. I'm not taking this Walking Fountain, either. Have a secret? No secrets. Alright, let's take the healing. I'm gonna actually take Librarian. I need 2s, but not that 2. Any weapons in our deck? No weapons. Might be worth taking it just in hopes that you get offered a weapon, but why no Walking Fountain? Because we have 37 8 drops already, and it's a bit too heavy. We have Nature, Arcane, Nature, Discovers. We actually don't have Fire, and we don't have Frost. And we are gonna die if we take more things that are that expensive. Turn the Tides is good. I'll take the 5. I still don't have a weapon, is that right? Alright, we'll take that, and I just want a 2. Like, I want a good 2. Like, no 2 drops. Let's take this one. The Fire Lens Portal, I do. It's not a weapon, though. You don't need a part frog? Who the hell are you? Deck's got a fat ass. This deck has a fat ass. It's a fat-assed deck. It's a fire spell, yeah, that is. It is a fire spell. It's not a fire spell. It costs less than 7, unfortunately. Okay, keep one of these. Tar Creeper's probably the best of those, right? Show me one of my 2 drops. One of my 2 drops. Or show me an 8 drop. Looking like one of my 4 win drafts. Curve is kind of tough. The card quality is good, but the curve not. Could hit a 1, could hit a Shock Hopper. If I would have just been able to forge that even, that would have been pretty huge. Would have been pretty huge. Deck is going 10. I will not be playing 10 more games, I don't think. I think we'll play like a few and probably bail on Hearthstone for tonight. Sometimes you just gotta learn to live to fight another day, right? I'm actually just gonna push it and buff it. Overloading here is not so bad. We gonna end stream after play Genshin? I think I'll probably play something else for a little bit, maybe. Probably not Genshin. It's only been 4 hours. You promised never to play Genshin again. I definitely didn't do that. Why would I do that when I enjoy Genshin? When Genshin pays us money to play it. Why would I do that? Probably gonna be great. Not bad. The options are very simple, right? Play Genshin and keep streaming, staying alive, or not stream Genshin or things like Genshin and not make any money and then never stream and then never stream again at all, right? Having the opportunity to play things like Genshin are what allows us to play Hearthstone. Well, maybe never play Genshin again, and then never play Hearthstone again. I guess that would be kind of a nice payment in and of itself as well. Simpran, thank you for the 27 month. Thank you very much, Simpran. I like the Genshin stream, so I don't see many due to it being the time when I'm asleep. Genshin's really fun. I understand that, you know, people want Hearthstone. So that's what they get the majority of the time. But if we did Hearthstone the total amount of time, we probably would be living on the streets. So, I want this, but no discount. It feels kind of scuzzy. I mean, 0 mana for +1/+1's pretty good. Maybe like next turn we can go 4-3-3-0 or something. I have still drafted a 1-class arena deck. I'll get a free entry. You should, yeah. So do top Genshin streamers end up doing that farming thing like you were doing? It gets a bit repetitive. There's not a huge market for streaming Genshin. There are a couple of really, like, there's like a couple of like 1,500 viewer a night streamers, which is huge. But for example, Hearthstone usually has somewhere between like 10 and 20,000 concurrent viewers. Genshin, if those people aren't on, probably only has a couple hundred. But what they do, I think, a lot of it is they'll like review people's accounts. And they'll kind of like, you know, talk about the min-maxing and the strategy and stuff like that, from what I've seen. But I think a lot of the big Genshin content creators, like really big Genshin content creators, are really big on YouTube. So like they'll put up a video talking about that stuff that'll get hundreds of thousands of views. And a video like that will make you a lot of money. So like, instead of being forced to stream 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, they can stream for 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, and release a YouTube video. And then they're gonna be like, it's gonna be way more lucrative for them. My powers are never they should release, destroy 6 things. His was better. His was better. Mine was better. Feels kind of fair, though. The minions here. What's he gonna do? Destroy all my minions? Morning, Brad. What's up, Leah? How are ya? How are ya? I don't like the dual class arena. I have had less fun today and yesterday than I was having in the previous meta, which wasn't, again, particularly fun. So that's probably not ideal. It's probably not ideal for anyone.
It's not just the city of mages.
That's the RPG game effect, maybe. I feel Hearthstone doesn't offer that dip into reality that takes off Genshin. I mean, there's big Hearthstone content creators, but a lot of them are from 10 years ago. So, you know, Crip and Dog and Tice and stuff. I'm not sure how much those guys, but I mean, you look at like in the past, you know, up until recently, Dexter and Regis and Rarin. There's people that make Genshin, Hearthstone content that, you know, have huge followings on YouTube and Twitch. A lot of those guys have been around for 5+, 8 years, you know. Or in the case of Crip, you know, and Dog and Tice, probably, you know, 10, 11, 12 years. Organon. Enemy cards cost more? I think I'm just gonna shoot here. Hit here. Heal here. And do that. I'll go for secrets next turn, probably. No food in the afterlife is like a guarantee. We're likely going to be no food and unlimited creation satisfaction. But there's no enchiladas there. Well, you can probably bring some enchiladas with you. And just stuff them in your pocket. Titan sucks ass. That's the worst Titan. Well, the Rogue Titan's the worst Titan. This is the second worst Titan, I think. I cast a Fire Lens portal. I think I have, right? It's not what you want to see. Don't I have 2 Fire Lens portals? Man, look how heavy our deck is. What did we draw? Ultra Fire. Well, luckily he's gonna get crap too. He's not gonna get like star power. Shield block. Okay, that's actually not great. Slam. Okay, maybe that is great. Darn it. The drafted Infinitize? It's our 0-0 game though. Why would they get to draft Infinitize? Maybe I'll get something good. I did not. Melomania, I have 1. Actually very few minions. Kills this guy and buffs my guy. Takes off his armor this way. In case he has more things like Shield Slam. I need to pee. How crazy it would be if I just like got up and started smashing my my computer like to bits. Shock Hopper. Or like it just starts like smashing everything. Could you imagine? That's too bad. Or is it? Yeah, it is too bad. 13, 14. Wait, I'm 1 off? Why am I always 1 off in this game? I can't take it anymore. Wait, we're doing the Call of the Void? We're doing the Call of the Void, yeah. All night I've been 1 off. And then I die like the next turn. Something stupid like Power Creation with Lifesteal or something comes down every time. How? Why? I couldn't tell you. Listen, you have built a big following for a decade-old game, which says something about both the game and you. But I think you won't truly excel until you smash through and destroy personal objects on screen. Yeah, you know, it's funny because I've been around for almost 6 years now. So even though it's a decade-old game, I've been around for 60% of it. Not the important 40%, but the drastically less important following 60%. But yeah, I think I'm gonna smash stuff soon. That could be the next move. Okay, I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna queue up though. I know you guys are absolutely batshit crazy about Hearthstone. I don't want you to miss a single solitary second of the action.
Thrall versus Anduin. To all my fans, this one is for you. For Doomhammer.
These look like crap. If I recall, I don't have any 2-drops in my deck, but I do have better 3s, I think. So while we could keep the Ravens, I think what we'll do is try to get like a Tar Creeper. What else do we have? Scorpid. Let's trade this one. Yeah, that doesn't help me. I have a backyard and lots of things, but I don't do anger reactions to anything. It's just like a regular thing. Regular backyard. No acting out. You don't have like a wrestling ring back there? Okay. Okay, I feel somewhat screwed here. Gamba, I think we're done with the gambles for tonight. Maybe forever. Definitely for now. Okay, so what can I do? Draw a 3? Draw 2. No, I can shoot there. I'm just gonna kill this thing. Probably wrong, but it's just so stressful having that thing be on the board. I feel less stressed now. Are you excited for this weekend? For TwitchCon? I'm going to TwitchCon. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm only going to be there for 2 days, and I would be very busy. But yeah, I think I'm excited for it. It's hard to tell, you know?
Just keep moving.
Correct, F the meeting stone, it's terrifying. Good point. I don't think I've ever beaten this card. Particularly not if I'm going second. I don't think I've ever beat it though. Maybe once. Maybe once. Feels like 4 mana, kill your next 3 minions. Your opponent gets to drop a 6-drop and a 7-drop. And you can have no minions on board. The card said that, Oh, and sometimes push 12 to your face if you so choose. If the game dictates that that is what should happen, then that is what will happen. Chadgar. Chadgar? What a bad mood. My new mouse just fell into my cup of coffee. It no longer works. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you. I don't think that's right. No, I need that bird. I got excited. I was like, oh, I can just kill it. Well, I can never kill anything. I also am overloaded, so I couldn't. Alright, let's silence it. He can conjure. Is he a priest? What is he? Villain's Portal is a good card. And the minions cost more, that could be good. Probably just play a bunch of spells, but that's kind of nice. Sad they never made chaotic tentacles remotely playable, like targets enemies if possible on them. Oh, they're definitely playable. They're like probably like singular most played card in standard. Well, from Yogg, but wish you didn't get healing totem. Thank you, Rudy, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, rude dude. I'm gonna read off those names right now. OGI, Extreme Chocolate Toast, Ivan, Luis Panda, and none other than Gangster Jokin. What a crew, what a legendary ragtag crew of troublemakers we got going. There's no way he's throwing that 6-1 into a 1-1. It's not possible. I refuse to believe it. 2-3-3 rushes. 2-5-1. 2-5-2. What did I want? I wanted Runed Orb. I overload 1. I'm okay with this. Oh wait, but I have the Fire Lens now. And I have the Fire Lens then. This Chadgar Fire Lens? Yeah, we'll save that for next turn. I think this is fine. If there was a better target for our initial Fire Lens, or if he was lower, I'd be more inclined to use it. But it's 6-2 that I can kill for 2 mana, right? And I overload 1. What does that do to me or for me? I think I still just. Oh my god, that's insane. Full Fire Lens. Oh, there goes that. Wait, it's only gonna go once. Yeah, it doesn't work. Shaman spells. Activity. Insane. If I don't overload, then I can play the Protector next turn. Oh god, wait, this kind of sucks. If I play this in ping. 7, 5. I don't really know what I'm doing right now.
Threat detected. Dispatching battle box.
There's not really a lot I can do there. Card. If it was a 4-8, I guess. Conjurer, he got my Titan.
Nature waits for no one.
That's too bad. Shoots my guy. No, he's not shooting my guy. He's just trading.
You are unable to comprehend.
Doesn't feel right, but I still have a hard time killing stuff. It's going to be problematic for me. 6 and 4. Overload for 1 means I can't play that again next turn. Oh my god. Well, it was a 1 in 20 to get my Titan, I guess, to be fair. It does feel also kind of fair. Like, we should always be losing to a Titan one way or another. That should be the case. Oh dear is scary. Oh dear is not scary. Oh dear dies for 0 mana. And for half of his 6-drop, it's already killed 3 of my minions. I'm scared of Oh dear, so that would work on me. But what would it do to you? It would make you trade your gigantic minion? I see it. It's like there's nothing here for us. Feels bad, but I mean, that's what Titans do if you can't kill them. If you don't draft a Reverberate.
I supply only the finest creatures.
Unravel the secrets lost to time.
Put a Khadgar and some of the 2/3/3s and bang, it clears the 7/3 and the Titan.
You win this one.
It might have, yeah. It might have. Yeah, it's possible. Got some hot cocoa. Got my blankie.
Thrall versus Arthur.
You will know endless torment for Doomhammer.
Well, I have no 2-drops in my deck. Which should I choose? I'm leaning Warrior. Mage plus Warlock, Rogue, or Warrior? Probably Warlock. Maybe. No, you know what? Every Mage Warrior deck I've seen has been insane. They've all been insane.
Happy Hallows End.
Hallows End. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Kim Z?
Time is against me.
Got one of my 3s. We've got a quote-unquote 2. The best our deck can do a lot of the time. And as long as we don't fall too far behind, there's a chance. We might catch back up here. Top of the morning to you. What's up, Crazy Taco? Sorry, I'm getting my blankie out. It's getting kind of cold. It's probably going to be cold in Vegas. What's the Las Vegas weather? What the hell? It's hot as shit this weekend. 94 degrees? What the fuck? Like fucking 40 degrees Celsius out there. That's horrible. I thought it would be cold maybe. Fucking hate the heat. Oh my god. Sweater weather over here.
Rise to the warmth of the sun.
Hey, wait a minute. We said something about not falling that far behind. Consarn it. That'll be good. So I can like hit, trade, chop, shoot. We want to take the damage, I think. We'll keep the minions. And we have some healing in our deck, some. Not a ton, but we got a little bit. What we have is minions. No corpse. You poor... Okay, never mind. I respect the speed at which they did that play. Somebody in chat, 60, said, "Why are my opponents roping their first 4 turns?" This guy ain't roping. You think it's explosive? It's probably explosive, huh?
It's not just the city of mages.
Sweet. Make him play something. Getting to turn 7 or 8 with a little bit more health is definitely good for us. Might not be explosive. Might have saved himself 5 HP. Spells have I cast? Oh, the rush? I can't overload this turn, though. Can't overload. Can I revolve? I could go face and then revolve. I'll just hold the Hex. I could get another one of those shooty cards. That's good. What if I just play this? I think I'll just keep shooting. Conductivity? Yeah, the Hex is kind of nice. We could hit him in the face for 5. You know what? I'll just hit him in the face for 5. I think that's fine. We're gonna have to go through it at some point, right? Remorseless. Kinda lame. We just hero powers. I'm gonna play Hodir. Here I can double trade. I guess he only pushes 1. I'm gonna throw this down. If he kills me this turn, I'll be very surprised. I don't think that'll happen. But like next turn we can maybe go Walking Fountain with a better, like a 3/5 is not where we want to be hitting. We want to hit like 2 1/4s or something. That's just better for us. I've been to Vegas in ages, but I remember they had many air-conditioned hallways so you wouldn't die outside. That's true. They do have that.
For giant kind.
Giant kind. I wish these weren't 2/5s. I do wish that. Yeah, I'm sure I won't be spending a lot of time outside, but any time outside when it's 95 makes me unhappy. Plus at TwitchCon, I don't know how the convention is situated. Well, you cast this turn targets adjacent minions. It doesn't really help me, huh? I want the 3/3. How do I get the 3/3? Oh, that's nasty. The nasty patty right there. Take fire spells, and then we will take some health. Keeping it cool. Seems like it's gonna be a good hex. First the hex, then the schmex. What's that?
Drink with me, friend.
Guess he can shoot my 1/3 though.
Will be more
Kinda lame.
than used.
I'm not sure if I even want to hex that. I am going to just lightning storm and not use the hexes here. Yeah. What do you to give the DK Priest? I think that one went 12 or 11. Forget. Chat probably remembers. What the frick, dude? That's good. I forgot we had those in there.
Did someone sound?
Did someone sound horny? Let's trade this one.
Due back tomorrow.
Just get another minion on the board so we can go through the taunt if necessary. Okay, is there anybody? I have a question. Is there anybody caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen? Jujutsu Kaisen? I have a question. I'm not done with season 2, but I have a question. And then I'm gonna pose some spoilers. Minor. Not really a big spoiler, but if anybody can answer my question.
These old bones just keep moving.
Germany is a top-tier EU pick if the states get wrecked politically. Season 2 isn't done yet either, is it? I don't think so. I'm caught up. Season 2 is not done yet. Yeah, but I'm not done with Season 2. I'm not done with what's been released from Season 2. Let me rephrase that. I'm not done with what's been released. Minor spoilers, so I just watched... Let me try to phrase this.
Time to end this.
I just watched the second episode. Okay. I just watched the episode where Itadori fights the locust monster thing. Okay? Is controlling Geto. Am I supposed to know, like, who that is or what that is? Or that's still a mystery?
Brawl versus Garrosh.
So, no. Okay, so I don't know. Okay.
For Doomhammer.
Mystery. Okay, got it. Okay, one more question. Okay, okay, one more question. Spoiler, I think for season 1 or maybe the movie, I can't remember. Gojo killed him at the end of one of the seasons, right? I've just been really confused by the timeline. I've seen the film. Yeah, I've seen the film, right? Is that the end of the movie? Let me know when the spoilers are done. Okay, I feel better then. I was so confused. I feel like I've been confused a lot. It's implied. Okay, right. Okay. But I've been confused this whole season by why he was kind of around. It was like nobody ever talked about it. Nothing was ever addressed. Then what happened at the end of the movie? I have to go back and watch the movie. Okay, you can tell Vactor, you can tell Chad it's done. I won't go any further. It'll be good at some point, right? Thank you. Kill it with this. I can if I play this. Means next turn I'll have 4, but down to 3. I won't have to use my coin, so I think I'm okay with that. Otherwise, this thing actually kind of chomps up a lot of the board. Thank you, Crazy Talk. I was about to type so Vactor could. It feels like a shonen anime speedrun. Yeah, I don't know how long, like, I don't know how long it is. I don't keep track on, like, how much material is set to come out and all that. This season, I'm done with spoilers. This season, it feels like it's jumping around at like a pace that I'm having a hard time following at times. But I don't even know if it's a speed. I just feel like maybe like it's actually not told narratively like super coherently. Is that like a thing I can say? I'm not hating it or anything. I just think like sometimes it's hard to follow. But not in like not in a way that it's like it's just so complex it's hard to follow. More like I don't know why. I don't know why certain things are happening. A lot is happening at once. Yeah, I mean they move timelines and stuff. They bounce around. And then whatever we were talking about earlier, I thought was very confusing. I thought it was very confusing. Well, I mean, I didn't really want something that killed my board, but what can you do? I said, hey, Red, hey, chat. Red is ignoring me. Sorry, I was deep in the anime discussion. Rude. Incredibly rude. You know what this guy sounds like? He sounds like Muzzy. Remember Muzzy? I learned to speak French watching Muzzy. I bet Rudy knows about Muzzy. -1 face damage. Oh yeah, I could have traded that one and pushed that one. Looked so clean though, didn't it?
My frost will splinter your flesh.
I have no fucking idea. Yeah, you do. Actually, you do, Rudy. Let me refresh your memory. I'm afraid you actually do know exactly what I'm talking about. Hold on, I have to take my third turn. They're not French, Rudy. I moved into a new place, got my own little office. For now, it's filled with boxes. I thought you guys bought a house. Is that the new place? Still no? Really? The house is the new place. Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember you moved in. That's awesome. Dude, I don't need to hear about the order. I just need to hear the lady talking, and the monster talking, and the little girl speaking French. That's it. But, you know, you fill it up with boxes, and then you remove boxes. I don't know. I feel like it's a good system. Kill this shitter. Nature. That's a pretty good mutate. Cost me 0 mana too. I could mutate it again. What did I get? I got a 6/6. I think I'll just take this. Kill this. That's a nice pearl necklace she has there. The OG Duolingo. Just have a pearl necklace. I suppose that's technically accurate. Did anybody ever figure out how many licks it takes to get to the center of Tootsie Pop? Side note, Tootsie Pop sucked. They do suck. I tested it once. It was a lot less than I thought. It was like 112 or something. It was not that many. Or it might have been even fewer. But it doesn't take that many. What's that thing? What's the line? It's 1, a 2, a 3. Disgusting old owl. Smelly old fool. Yeah, they're terrible candies. You guys learned French with Muzzy. It was English for us Russian kids. It looked like I could teach you Italian, German, or French. We never had it, but man, I must have seen that commercial 100 times as a kid. I think I might have been cheating a little though. Sometimes instead of doing like a lick, sometimes I would do like a big slurp. I counted it as one. Disgusting old owl, smelly old fool. But he taught numbers. Different owl. Or I guess that one taught 3 numbers, I suppose. But you need more than that. You need at least double or perhaps even triple that. You want to be a functioning adult. Can't get by with just 3. It's fun having kids because you can rewatch shows and movies from your childhood. Sesame Street holds up. Does it?
Just keep moving.
Does it though? I sometimes I don't have any kids. Sometimes I'll go and just watch something. I watched Aladdin the other day. I think Aladdin holds up quite well. I think Aladdin's great. At some point I was rewatching Dexter's Lab when it was on Netflix. I probably watched like 5 episodes, but they're all good. Like, it was good. Dexter's Lab, in my opinion, holds up. I threw on like the first 5 or 6 episodes of Hey Arnold. Man, Hey Arnold holds up. Not everything from when you were a kid holds up. Those 2 did. And you know what I think does too? I think Recess holds up too. He's a toddler, so Dexter's Lab is a little over his head. We're doing all the Disney content and Pixar, which is fantastic. I threw on Ratatouille the other night. And actually, I put it on in pieces over several nights. I feel like the older I get, the worse my attention span is becoming. I think it's probably all this Reddit, it's all this freaking games on your phone, it's games on your computer, it's watching a YouTube video while watching a Twitch while doing your homework or whatever. But I watched Ratatouille in like 3 nights. I think I would watch it for like 20 or 30 minutes at a time. Ratatouille was nice. That was good. I hate his football-shaped head. It isn't right. Arnold, move it, football head. That is kind of weird that he has a football-shaped head, huh? That makes sense. Like the Cars movie, Cars the movie a lot. Moana, Encanto, Toy Stories series. They're the main ones. I was disappointed in rewatching The Jungle Book. I really didn't watch The Jungle Book much even when I was a kid. I'm sure I've seen it, but I remember nothing other than the bare necessities. And for some reason, I have a vivid memory of there were like vultures that talked to each other. They're like asking each other questions was the bit, and one was dumb and one was like evil or something. I kind of remember that. DMX reading Rainbow. That I don't know. What the hell you said? I'm intrigued to learn. I just found my scissors to cut my nails. That was needed so much. That's awesome. That is awesome. I have a 1-bedroom apartment. So I have my bedroom, the bathroom, the closet, the kitchen, and then this pretty big living area here. And sometimes I'll like lose my wallet. I'll like misplace my wallet or something. And I'll, if it's like my wallet or my keys, I'll be like, oh my God, where are my keys? I'll think to myself, I only have like, it's just small, relatively small amount of places things could possibly be. So it has to be here somewhere. I've gotten pretty good about not like freaking out about that. If I'm freaking out, I'm just like, well, it'll be here somewhere. Yeah, hit this. Wait, don't do that actually. You know what? When you're going second, I'm gonna take that actually. When you're going second, a lot of the time it's hard to do. No, I'm gonna take 2 secrets actually. But making his cards cost more would be kind of interesting because he is still down a mana, right? Look at my keys, my wallet, classic. I don't misplace my keys or my wallet too much. I usually put them right there. That's like my spot. But it's actually, you know what, my phone sometimes. 2 things. My phone, sometimes, if I'm like changing clothes and my phone's in like a pocket, like in a jacket, and I'm hanging up my jacket and stuff, sometimes I'll set my phone in like a strange spot, and I'll like have to look around, and then I remember. But now I'm getting pretty good about remembering that. But sometimes my wallet, these couch cushions just suck up items, and my wallet has fallen in between the couch cushions before. Sit down with it in my pants, never take it out, and then it's gone. What happened? Oh, nice. Jungle Book, I always thought red would feel more for the King of the Swingers. See, like I said, I haven't seen it in so long. I can't remember. I don't even know what that is. I don't remember. I don't have a huge desire to watch the Jungle Book. Instead, I didn't really watch it when I was a kid. So I don't have like even a ton of nostalgia for it. I would say it's better to draw cards once Luna is down and Hodir has been cast. We can be drawing free 8/8s potentially.
We'll cut right to the chase.
I remember this guy.
Argus, bless us with your strength.
This movie, it doesn't look that good. Put me down. Oh yeah, I remember this song. Okay, maybe I should watch it. You said it didn't hold up well. Sorry. What's up, Papa? How are you, man? If I draw something really cheap, actually, I'll probably just drop Firelands Portal, right? We go 3, 2, 3. Go. You know, this is going to be available to us pretty much whenever. Let's just. Okay, I'm gonna start it. Never mind. I'm not a mage. That's 3. I'm sure that opens up some possibilities for us. I'm sure. Got some good songs, but the story kind of drags. Yeah, I remember the songs. Bare Necessities. I remember that one. I lost my my leopard underwear was one of them too. Was that in there? But yeah, I don't really remember the story at all. Why is he dancing with a bear and a monkey? And is there a villain? Who's the villain in the movie? Could do that, but then I won't be able to do that. All right, let's do this.
The future is ours.
Feels 3.
Behold the tools of creation.
Cards. Could give us frost spells, maybe?
Behold the tools of creation.
But we're drawing a lot and we're not finding Firelands or our Frost Tyrants. Snake? I don't know. Hypnotizing snake. Okay. Okay, so there was a hypnotizing snake? And what was his plan? To like take control of the little boy? Or to like control the jungle for himself? Wait, I have lethal now. You wanted to eat the boy. You just wanted to eat the boy? Who was he hypnotizing? The boy? Or the bear? Was the bear's caretaker? What snakes do? Snake was the second tier villain. The main villain was the tiger. Shere Khan. I feel like the tiger was the main villain. That's barely even villainous. You gotta eat. It's true. We're actually good. Let's say like pre-Pixar. You can go, you know, to the mid 90s. Which ones are actually good? Aladdin. Hercules. You know what? Hercules was good. Okay, hold on. Before, I'm sure everybody's gonna list a bunch of stuff. When Netflix first came out, you could order movies and they'd send it to you. You could watch them in your house. And my brother would burn them and then send them back, and he'd get like an unlimited amount of DVDs for free. And I remember when they first introduced their streaming service, it was like, oh, okay, kind of cool. It was there was nothing you had ever heard of. There were no good TV. I don't even think there were TV shows. There were no good movies. There was no good anything on Netflix. And I remember the first good movie that I ever saw on Netflix, that was up on Netflix, was Hercules. I remember I was so floored that I could watch a Disney movie on Netflix. It was just unbelievable to me. And I watched Hercules, and I don't know how old I was, 16, 17, 18, 20, 19, I don't know. I was like, you know, relatively speaking, a kid. And I watched it probably like 30 times. And yeah, Hercules is good. I liked Atlantis. I thought it was dope. I saw Atlantis in the movie theater. That was the only time I ever saw it, and I remember enjoying it in the theater, but I can't really remember it. I never saw it again. What am I doing here? Yeah, two spells. Mulan is great, you should watch it. Nightmare Before Christmas. I've never seen Mulan. I've never seen Monsters Inc., actually. Sorry, my sister loves Monsters Inc. I've never seen it though. Do this.
It's not just the city of Mage.
I don't want to overload. Lilo and Stitch. I've never seen Lilo and Stitch. I've never seen A Bug's Life, but that's DreamWorks, not Disney. I watched. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I lied. Was Ants a dream? Was Ants DreamWorks? I haven't seen it. All right, what am I doing? Bug's Life is Pixar. Yeah, that sounds right. Man, if only this dealt 3 damage. I'm gonna lose that. I think I will pre-hit this, actually. Bravely trying not to have loosely heart attack over you not having seen Monsters Inc. I haven't seen it. I think I would enjoy it. Bug's Life is Disney Pixar, sorry. Ants was the DreamWorks one, right? I never saw it. I bet it sucked though. Hercules has the best quote ever. I thought you were gonna be the all-time champ, not the all-time chump. That's the best quote ever. What about like something else by somebody else? What about something by Einstein? What about something by Cleopatra? Ants was basically the first DreamWorks film. They split off from Pixar. Wait, he left up my Titan?
Do you like to play with fire?
That's so much worse for me. I thought it was gonna be Oh My Yog. That card's in, right? What about a Bolt here? Bolt doesn't really help me, but I mean this turn might help me next turn. I'm gonna take the secrets.
Unravel the secrets lost to time.
Oh, we got the 2 worst though. And I hit the worst target. Oh. I gotta rewatch James and the Giant Peach. Yeah, I saw that as a kid. I barely remember that. I kind of remember it scaring me. I think I read the book too. Or if it didn't scare me, I think it at least made me uncomfortable. Never argue with stupid people, they drag you down to their level and they beat you with experience. That's a good one. I'll give you that one. Mark Twain. Coin's not bad. Fine, I think I'll just take it.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
It's funny because he has that secret up, he probably is more inclined to leave this minion up, even if he had a way to kill it, because it's like you just want to get value off of that secret so badly, right? Definitely not tap there. Definitely would not tap there. Oh, but it's gonna be Oh My Yog though, huh?
Hogs on the loose.
Kind of annoying. Somewhat annoying. Can heal first, then rag? I don't want to heal. I wanted to kill him. Order. What if it cast Brawl and it would have killed my guy? Then what? Then what, Twitch chat? Then where would you be? You have to trust Yogg. Next time I'll trust Yogg. I'm just joking. Yeah, I know. good joke. Tried and true. DK Shaman? Or like Shaman Mage. Some combination of... I feel like Shaman is sort of the key. DK feels worse. I don't know. I want Death Knight to be good, but I think it's actually not as good. Shaman Mage is probably the best. Shaman cards without Shaman hero power seems good. Yeah. It's like, I don't know how many games we've lost today. 12 or something? 9, 12, 14, something like that. And legitimately, like half of them are to Pack the House and to Grand Finale. Being able to get access to both of them in one combination seems to be pretty critical in my experience so far. When you roll DK and DK, you cannot roll the hero power of the class you chose first. You also cannot get Death Knight hero power at all. Keep that in mind. Good morning, what's up? Sucks my rocket. Swedish guy, thank you for the follow. Swedish guy. Why, bug? Yeah, it's a bug. Why can't you get it as a second class? I don't know. But you can't. Also, there's no anomalies right now. So, no anomalies and can't get DK. As we mentioned before these bugs and dual class was released, there's always a couple of bugs. So, those are the bugs. Those are the bugs for this iteration of this meta or whatever. Those are the bugs we got. So you know how like when they release new sets, they usually forget to put some cards in, or who knows? God, okay. Let's just say like, what the hell? Oh, he must have another SI7 or whatever. Let's just say you were in charge of this game, like you were responsible for it. Wouldn't you be like embarrassed that everybody knows that you fuck up all the time? Wouldn't you want to not? Am I crazy? Like, wouldn't you want to like not fuck up?
What to do?
Wouldn't you feel like some form of shame? Because you're doing such a bad job that people expect you to fail and they're always proven right? I don't know, man. I'd be like, I'm gonna try to do better.
These old bones just keep moving.
Have too much money? Yeah, maybe that's a problem. If you got enough money, you don't have to care about things. That's the point in life you want to get to. You're the epitome of the Christmas toy you get super excited about, but then the batteries are not included. Yeah, but I don't get excited anymore, you know? I guess some people probably do.
Boosting beatings per minute.
That'll never. Yo, yeah, I definitely want him to trade here. God damn it. Log Rancher. Well, we just need to roll a pound. Darn it. Yeah. Not great. Honestly, you really refers to Hearthstone Arena? Yeah, Hearthstone in general. Blizzard in general, maybe. At first I was like, huh? Oh, no, I'm not a toy. Nobody wants to play with me. I get stoked about changes and I come here to find out it's all a facade. It is all just a facade.
Boosting beatings per minute.
3, 2, 3. 3. I guess I'd rather play the rush, huh?
Hogs on the loose.
Nothing to ping. And I could take that 0 mana spell. We clear a 2/2. But I'm at 16 now, and he's only got 3 cards. Lightning Storm would have been good. In the deck. How do people cast that type of thing so easily all the time? I don't get it. I have such a hard time activating this card. Never inactive. Go for like a Lightning Storm here. That's better than Fire Lens Portal. I don't know if that keeps me alive, but maybe. It gives me time to draw another 4, 7, 8, 12, 13, maybe. Earth Team is basically Dan Brown, the novelist, in full flight. But then you open a thing and it's just blank pages again and again and again. And this metaphor makes no sense. Red is Tom Hanks, though he can run real fast. Me? I can definitely run real fast, yeah.
You're gonna love the way you look.
If only we had 4 more turns to make Hagatha's scheme passable. That was 5 mana to deal 1 damage. But what I wanted was 3 mana to deal 3 damage to the whole board. And then I would have cleared the board, and then we probably could have won. But I didn't get it. In a regular crisis, but it's not related to my age or my job. Maybe a little bit related to my job.
Thrall versus Mage.
None can escape my fury.
For Doomhammer.
Man, I just have better 3s. Or a creeper or something is like so much better. Coasting on water like that kid who got stuck with a tiger in Life of Pi or whatever. Do you mean Lies of P? Come on, poet. Out there, you mix them up.
Happy Hallows End.
There you mix those two up. This is usually when somebody says something like, they took our jobs. Who took our jobs? What was our job? I had a job? I had a job? Alright, we'll take it now. We have Apis Precious 4 turns at least. Say we have upwards of 30 turns. Potentially.
Perfect for the crowd.
Stereo Totem. That's fine. Man, this card's just such like a crazy thing on turn 3 sometimes, right? 3 mana 3/3 kills 2 minions. That's and then later in the game, if you need to hit somebody in the face for 3, then you can do that too. Need another one of those though. I wish I had another job so I could afford my lifestyle. Why don't you marry somebody very rich and then quit your job and then afford an even better lifestyle? That's Redbeard economics for you.
My rhyme's dope.
How big is that? Oh, that's not combo. He pulled a Dreads. The old dick jockey. Really don't want to overload. I really don't want to overload. Also, dual class arena, I don't think it's great. I think it's okay. I'd give it like a C- probably. Which is maybe like a D+, which is up from the F quadruple minus they got last year. It's almost unfair. It's almost unfair of them to keep setting the bar so low. Because it almost seems like they're doing a good job with things. Last year's was terrible. This is definitely better than last year's. Pretty sure about that. What assignment did they turn in last year? The sets that were in last year were like Noxramas and Basic and Classic. I don't know if Basic and Classic were in. Noxramas and GVG and Grand Tournament. Like all the oldest sets. You got no class card. Not no class. You got like offered 15% of the cards maybe that you got offered were class cards. So you got offered like 85% neutrals, and because you got offered all these awful neutrals from the Grand Tournament, the best combination of decks always included Demon Hunter, because you could trigger the crappy Inspires for 1 mana instead of 2, and that was kind of like the determining factor of like who won the games. Is who was DK. I guess I can shoot this one, then I can kill this one without taking damage. I could have pinged this guy, maybe. How's last? I could just cast this, actually. So whoever got the Demon Hunter hero power was already at like this humongous advantage. And because the cards were so old and so bad, whoever went first probably had a 30% increased win rate over the person going second. It's humongous. And then the best thing you could possibly do was play like a Mech Warper into a piloted Shredder. That was it. And if you did that, you pretty much couldn't lose also. The 7. I'm gonna play these. I'm not under that much pressure right now. You could always blow up the board, right? Sounds great. Does not sound great anymore. Yeah, it was putrid. The dual class meta had like no class cards. No modern cards. That meta was awful. I think that was the worst meta we've ever had. And I think the second worst was the introduction of Demon Hunter. I think the initial introduction of Demon Hunter, I think, was worse. Well, it was the second worst. But they fixed all of that within like a week. I think they addressed it all within about a week. Cavern Dreamer meta? That was at least fun to have Cavern Dreamer. That was at least fun. Credit Doomsayer roll was anxiety inducing. Yeah, you didn't see it too much, thankfully. But when it happened, yeah, it was pretty frustrating. So I play this, then I hex that, then I ping that. You know what? I think this is better, actually. I should have shot it first. I take one, I lose my guy. None of this matters. We're just getting him in range of Firelands, that's it. He has AoE? Yeah, that's why we're putting him to 6. It's gonna be hard for us to get this 3 damage again. Demon Hunter debut felt like such a cash grab. Yeah, maybe. That may have been what it was. My initial thought was they were just so incompetent. They couldn't like balance or create or design. Which I think, honestly, if you kind of like go through the history, I think it's kind of come to fruition a little more than necessarily a huge cash grab. But maybe, you might be right. Where you just make cards so horrifically designed and so blatantly imbalanced that everybody buys them, and then you nerf them after the fact, maybe. It's just like such a short-sighted mentality and such a stupid mentality. But then again, short-sighted and stupid, maybe you're right. The cards are so busted, yeah. But I think that's, like I always say, I think that's a sign of very lazy design. And to a certain extent, very inept, right? Because it's like, look at it this way. Like, if you're making a new card, if you and I are making a new card, and like, I'm very lazy and you're very like creative and skilled, and you're like, I'm like, well, let's make a 2-mana 4/4. It's powerful and people will be forced to play it. Okay, and what are you gonna come up with? Well, I'm gonna come up with like a 2-mana 2/2 that, you know, triggers, it gets +2/+2 when you know, met this criteria. Like, you have this deck building restriction, or you've had to play these other cards and you've had to draw them in a sequential order. Otherwise, it's not a 4/4. It's like one card is way more interesting, and one card is just a pile of stats. And it's like the cards they've made, you know, probably since Demon Hunter, maybe before, but definitely since Demon Hunter. Like, a lot of time it's just like, well, here's a pile of stats. Or like, how about we'll just make this card cost 0? We'll just make this card that it's a 4/4 that used to cost 4. We'll just make it cost 2. Just half the cost of the card. And then it's like, those are the cards that sort of get shipped to you. Well, how about, we've already made a Discover card. Well, how about this one makes it cost 3 less? So you can cast Scourge for 6 mana instead of 9 mana. Oh, okay, cool. Pass it along. Like, it's not a well-designed card. Demon Hunter still doesn't really have an identity. It seems like they're giving it more completely new archetype every expansion. Yeah, that's sort of true. I think they do that for a lot of classes, and I think that's actually a good thing. Because class identity, for the most part, is just sort of gone. Which I think that is a bad thing, but class identity has pretty much disappeared. So at least if you're introducing new ideas, that's sort of cool. I'm probably going to need to heal at some point. Gonna keep all this stuff. I kind of hate that this was my turn, but if I play this, it dies to his 1. If I coin this out, it feels pretty bad. But yeah, it's like relics, card draw, rush, some weird OTK, like lifesteal stuff. Yeah, they've had a lot of different archetypes for it. Not sure they're all like, not sure if any of them are like super well fleshed out. Are you a 5-mana 5/4 taunt? I am not, because you can bodyguard my booty bay. Card was weird. Because they like, in the next expansion, they printed a 4-mana 5/4 taunt. You know, sometimes it takes time to get things right. This forged? No. I'm just not gonna really care about that. It's just like, this is sort of you know, we're just playing catch up, right? We went second. We're just trying to find a turn where he doesn't play a 4-mana 7/7, or it's like lets his foot off the gas for half a turn, and maybe we can sort of come back. Maybe this is it. Like, if you find the right spell, this could be pretty good for us. And trade that one. You need the lightning storm here. Turn the Tides, which is a good card. It's not really what we're looking for, but you know what? I'm taking the trades. I'm gonna keep the extra 1 health on the board. And honestly, I'm going to just coin the Power Creeper, I think. Tavern tier level unlocking was a huge shit show. New cards need to be made. Power creep things makes things not stale. Yeah, there's a difference between like making a 0-mana 7/5 that clears the entire board and mind controls your board, and like making a card that's more powerful that is interactive and, you know, nuanced and interesting and stuff. But yeah, I agree. Power creep is inevitable in card games. You're not gonna buy if there's a 2-mana 2/2 that's strong with no text, and you want to make a 2-mana 2/1 with no text, nobody's gonna buy it, nobody's gonna play it. So you have to make a 2-mana 2/3, and then you have to make a 2-mana 2/3 taunt, and then you have to make a 2-mana 2/3 taunt and lifesteal, and so on. Power creep is inevitable. Like, that's fine.
The culmination of my research.
Yeah, I'm not. Power creep doesn't bother me. Some cards, I think, pretty egregiously and pretty clearly cross the line, and they can be like addressed or whatever. It can be preemptively, like you can see those kind of egregious outliers in advance if you're a skilled player or an experienced player. After you make a 2-mana 2/3 taunt, make a 4-mana 7/7. I don't think this card is the most problematic 4-drop they've ever made. For Arena, as always, like, you just have to tweak things like a really small amount, it feels like, a lot of the time. But for Arena, that feels like it could be a 6/6, maybe? Just scale everything down a bit. Make everything, you know, like, a lot of cards just need to cost 1 more mana. Like, this should have always been a rare card that has 2 health. And it's, like, so much better of a card. So much more interesting of a design. Take off 1 health from this card so that it opens up to so many other types of removal could answer a card like this. But sometimes it gives you a Scourge and kills your opponent's 4-drop, or kills, you know, their 2-drop and their 3-drop or whatever. And that doesn't feel good. Yeah, I gotta take lightning. Now I will say, I've cast Hodir a lot and have drawn Hodir things, like very few amount of them. Not many of them. So he shouldn't get to draw any, ever. You can mitigate power creep by inventing new mechanics and keeping the stats in check. Yeah, I think to some extent, yeah. I talk about it, and you know, I talk all the time. I say the same things, but not everybody's here all the time. I was watching the World Championships, and now this was probably now, like 6 months, a year ago. But I was watching the World Championships from 2019. It just showed up in my YouTube history. I was like, oh, let me watch it, whatever. It's kind of interesting. And man, people are playing like evil miscreants and, you know, Yetis with taunt and stuff like that. It's fascinating. It was great gameplay, huge productions, humongous prize pools and stuff like that. Like, it was really cool to watch. And you kind of forget that just within like a year or two from then, things had really turned to some strange design decisions. And yeah, once you go beyond that and you make these really powerful cards, it's hard to go back to that. So I think that the power creep just needs to be like, when you power creep, you need to be subtle with it. You need to be like, less is more. But hey, if your boss is saying like, hey, we need to sell way more packs because the game's not profitable or whatever, then maybe, again, you don't have a choice. Maybe you're just like, well, this is what we have to do.
Give that minion.
Go to hell. So I want to save that thing. I'm gonna ping. We're getting kind of close to lethal here. Let's unlock Jean in Genshin. 5-star character, my favorite character in the game. Not sure how they fare in combat. It's a good question. I don't think I have Jean, and I don't know. Jean Genshin.
Tragedy. Better write this down.
It looks cool. She's like the lady that bosses you around a little, right? Star Animo.
23 stinking months.
20 stinking months. Who said that? Oh my god, Drac, thank you for the 23 months, man. I'm glad you had a good day today. I'm glad we get to end on an infinite run. It took us 5.5 hours to go infinite once. The best waifu? I don't know who the best waifu is. I don't know. But like Dea, I think. Where my Barb fans at? I think I might have Barb. I don't use Barb. Barb is lame. Let's be honest. It's probably Lisa. Ranking? I'm gonna be on some list and I'm gonna get a lot of computer viruses. Ranking Genshin waifus. Oh, Yae Miku. They put Yae Miku at number 1? Hard to argue against that. Number 10, Yelan. I would put Yelan higher than 10. Raiden Shogun. I would put Raiden higher than 9. Ningguang. Number 8. Rosaria. Okay, I can see Rosaria. Hu Tao. Take Hu Tao off the list. This is crap. I disagree with Hu Tao. Eula. I don't have some of these characters. Kaching. Kaching out of the list. Kuki? I don't know who that is. From the picture they used, she's off the list. Ganyu on the list. Yae Miku, number 1. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with that one, but Lisa's not on the list. Waifu Genshin community rankings, S tier. Raiden. They don't have names. I can't read these. Oh, the pirate lady, S tier for sure. If we're just discussing things. This list sucks. Hating on Queen. Dude, I want this lady. I don't even know what she can give. I'm not hating. Well, a little bit I was. I was reading their list. But I guess I did at some point start hating on them. I have Kokomi, all the 5-star waifus, and I still rock Barb. Never actually played the game, but I want to be a Barb main. I got really scared and really confused for a minute. I don't have Kokomi. We tried. I got the Ching instead of Kokomi. Oh no, I just realized what's gonna happen. Oh my god, what I thought was gonna happen didn't happen. That's great news.
I'll start this show.
I thought it was gonna be +3/+3. Someone should leave a comment telling them their list is bollocks.
Bet there's something great inside.
I know, it's like it's just a website. Spellburst is in rotation? Where did I get that from? The bird? I don't know what set this is from, actually. Now that you mention it. Take 7. But I have a chunk of healing. But he's gonna get a 3-drop here as well. I think. There's a chance that it's like open cages or whatever. My guess is it's hidden meaning. So I don't really want to take 7. At least you didn't get Kiki. Is that who I got? Yeah, I got Idiot Kiki. Spellburst from Scholomance, but she is from a mini set. Key Warden Ivy. Key Warden Ivory. Hearthstone. She's from mini set. What mini set? From the Dark Moon Races. Dark Moon Fair mini set. I'm never forging this ever. It's not gonna happen. I got Audible to listen to a show called Slayers. Maybe we'll listen to some books on it. You probably won't. Dr. Sauceman, I was in high school and the first 4 songs of Ice, Fire, and Books were out. I think I read them on a pirated ebook on the PC, like hardcore 12-hour sessions. Tried reading the first book since the show came out, but it is what it is. I reckon I will read them again if Winds of Winter gets a release date. Yeah, Winds of Winter's gonna get a release date. It's definitely gonna be released. Is this a new secret, or have I like... Cat trick. Redbeard, I recommend you listen to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy as you travel. Okay, maybe I will. I'm looking for something. I mean, it's a pretty short flight, but I'm still looking for something to do on the flight. Vegas. have Bill Simmons over under podcast. When I flew to California 2 weeks ago, I feel like I was watching LSV Vintage Cube drafts. I've been watching LSV Vintage Cube drafts, I mean, for like 10 years, 15 years. But like, he's got a new YouTube channel where he puts up a new video every day, and I just watch it every day. Put it on when I go to bed. A naked man has few secrets, but a flayed man has none. Why is Anduin committing Halloween with devil ears and Thrall doesn't have shit? Thrall? Am I Thrall? I have a hat on. I have like a special hat. Duh. Come on, Wilbur. Don't you see my hat? My sparkly balls? Pardon me? Could be freezing? Could not attack, but then again, I could attack. I don't want to give him a 3-drop. He's going to gain a buttload of life. This is quite problematic for that card that he has, though. Huh? So I guess I don't want it to get hit by... I'm assuming zombies is gone now, actually. Let's still play... You know what? Let's see what's in the box. Resizing? I could resize and get a 4, but I just don't want a 4. And I just don't want to trigger his hidden meaning and give him a 3 that can do anything. What did the doc say about your sparkly balls? Mine? Said, serious problem. It's a serious problem, Redbeard.
Keep up.
And I know he gets a 3-drop, but he also loses his guy and doesn't gain any life. He didn't get a 3-drop. How in the world is it open the cages? Did he draft and open the cages and just draw one? Is that what happened? Right, 8's definitely more than 7. Alright, let's try to get some more wins.
Thrall versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death. For Doomhammer.
Andy Weir, the author of The Martian. Scientific and engaging. I don't know you like you know me. Fun to listen to on audiobook. Can I just get this stuff for free? I mean, like, legally? Can I just, like... Or do I have to have, like, a Kindle or something? And I have to buy them? I've typed, like, Game of Thrones book to read on my phone. I think I found it for... But yeah, if it's illegal, then I definitely didn't read it. You get a free credit when you sign up for Audible. There's just like an Audible app. Can I just listen to it on my phone? What? Never owned a Kindle. I don't want to own a Kindle. This is whatever year we're in. Are we supposed to just everything? My phone can do everything. That'll be good at some point. You can listen on your phone via the app. You can sign up for promotions through Audible and get a free book every month for 3 months for very cheap. Very cheap, you say? Silence that, or I can silence that. But it's not the silence card. I don't really care about his life. I care about my life. I'll play that too, but I think I'll hold it. I don't really want to overload. I'm assuming I'm going second, looking at the board state. Could get a better one maybe. That's not good. Almost an oopsie, yeah. Well, 5. I can't kill Rag. I mean, I could. I just need to hit it 5 times. There's a chance that he can't remove this, and then I win another 50-50, and then I can shoot Rag. We are healing, so like we're back to 20 with a taunt. I mean, definitely not 100% over. Definitely not 100% over. There are always promotions, but you have to cancel after the promotion, or it's $15 a month. I have YouTube Premium right now, and I'm planning on canceling after TwitchCon, so I can download YouTube videos on my phone and listen to them on the plane. Then I gotta remember to get rid of it. Very, very important. I mean, even the 6 damage on his face just isn't really that valuable to me. Whereas one face damage for me might be the difference between living and dying, right? Best hero combo? I think it is Shaman Mage or Mage Shaman. I think it's probably Shaman base Mage secondary or whatever. One, 5, 2. I think it's better than DK Mage.
This'll make the pain.
Mage base is better because spell discovers though? I'm not so sure.
My sword is killing it.
It's nice to have access to Pack the House. It's nice to have access to Hex. It's nice to have access to some potential healing. I don't think it's so cut and dry. But yeah, I mean, Mage is good too, for sure.
Storm is in me.
How good is Mist Runner? It used to be a premium 5 drop when it was originally released. I'd say it's average to good these
Got
days.
something to hide.
Definitely not infallible. It's definitely not always great. I've heard stories, but I've never seen a buffet at a gentleman's club. If you take your phone to a strip club and leave it near the buffet table for a few hours, I guarantee you will never touch that thing again. That's so it'll be gone. You've seen some things, haven't you, bud? I've been to a strip club 3 times in my life. I don't think I really want to ever go back. And but legs and eggs? That's funny. I'd eat at a... No, I probably wouldn't really want to eat. I like brunch though, man. Brunch is good. What state
Thrall versus Anduin.
has the most strip
Light
clubs?
shall bring victory.
For Doomhammer.
New York, 3,285. California, 3,166. And Illinois, 2,757 strip clubs. Sounds like there's probably more. I feel like the population of New York and California is so much higher. There's probably many more strip clubs per person in Illinois. 15 best strip clubs. Best 4 states for strip clubs: Nevada, Georgia, West Virginia, and Florida. You might be surprised to see West Virginia on the list. I am in fact surprised.
These old bones just keep moving.
But this southern state hosts a surprising number of strip clubs. It's one strip club for every 25,000 or so people, and full nude, full liquor, and full contact couch dances. I don't know if I want people grinding up on me though. Maybe that's what people want. Portland has the most strip clubs per capita, 1 per every 11,800 people. That's in all of Oregon or just Portland for a city? Oh, okay. Finchy, what's up, Finchy? How are you, dude? Are you coming to TwitchCon by any chance in like a day or whatever? End up revolving because I think things are gonna get out of control for us in a minute here. Bet some people do want you to rub up and grind on them. Probably bunch of sickos. Probably deformed poet. I don't give a shit about nudity, but I care about the quality of the brunch. I doubt any strip club can meet those standards. I don't doubt that some could meet those standards. I bet that some could. Interesting. It's really not that bad for me. Goes up to 7? Is that right? 7. I can hit and hit, or I can trade and trade. Boy, that's pretty good, isn't it? Like, this doesn't trade with anything by itself. I wish I don't have any vacation left. Just go ahead, set up a mannequin in your room, in your lodgings, your train. Put a mannequin in a train, and then record yourself saying like, "I'm really sick and I'm not getting out of here." Also, you know, I'm taking the train hostage. Leave me be. And then when they open the door to the train, it plays automatically. Get some raccoon fur and put it on the top of your head, on the mannequin's head, to make it look like like it's you. And then come on down to Las Vegas and let's hang out. I would rather not get rubbed on unless they are Tobias Funke in denim shorts. Imagine being a chef for the strip club. Must be fun and amusing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know too much about that type of lifestyle. Vinci, do you have a wife yet? Good question. Good question. Kill his own guy. Sure, whatever. I can ping and trade. Can't ping here. There's like no way I can ping here. I guess I could ping if I hex that. Is at full health. So maybe I will respect the taunt. I get to not take damage on my guy. I'm gonna hold the promo in case I need to cast it though.
Picking up pace.
We will feed on this world.
I usually just look at the trains and they fix themselves. So I could probably get away with it. Do you have to fix trains every day? Like, is something broken every day? Like, sometimes you're like, okay, I'm inspecting it and everything's good. That's good, that's good. How do you know what to check? You just like everything? Curious about the train. Or do you like inspect the railroads themselves? Like, oh, this is getting old. Let's replace this one. Have a lot of parts. Yeah. I'm curious. I'm not saying I'm just asking. I just want to learn about my friend's life and trains in general. Somebody will let you know it's wrong every time in tech. Well, Finchy's the tech though. He's the one that lets people know what's wrong.
You didn't need that, did
So he tells them. I usually just look at the trains and they already read that part. No, I want I want to learn about Finchy's job.
From wicker boughs, hear my plea. These cursed spells I give to thee.
Trains aren't human beings. You can't fix them with whiskey. Can you fix human beings with whiskey? Or can you destroy them and ruin them? Asking for a friend. Wish he didn't get the taunt. I wish he did not get the taunt. Cast Hex and Ancestral Knowledge. Hex and Incestuous Knowledge. It all depends. Lately, I've been on a job called a shop truck. You get called to a set of locomotives if they have a problem, and you have to try to figure out what's wrong with them. Try to get them going again. Oh, okay, so they're like not running. Is it just you, or is it like a team of multiple people? That's helpful.
Did someone sound a horn? On Earth,
Oh, did that hurt?
for my ancestors!
Good. We have inspections based on time. Okay, so every so often you have to check certain things. Me and an electrician, a lot of the time it's safety shit that is malfunctioning. Oh my god.
Fireworks?
What are the 3 best
sure
dual
hope
classes right now? I have no idea. Probably like Shaman Mage, Mage Shaman, probably like DK Mage, probably something like that. Some combination of Mage, Shaman, and DK is what you normally want, I think. That's my thought. I'm gonna silence that, but this seems too enticing. Well, it would be more enticing if I had got something better than a 3-drop. Yeah. I think you want to stay away from Druid, any combination of Druid. I think you probably want to stay away from, feels like Warlock, Rogue. Paladin,
Form up here.
Demon Hunter. Hunter's probably closer to the top than the bottom, if I'm just thinking out loud.
Dead or alive.
9. He needs 9 more. Alright, I'm gonna... I think we have a better chance of killing him than he has of killing us. Pally is Pally. I haven't drafted a lot of Pally. Pyrotechnician, so it's explosive. Could find lethal. We have Norganon. Turn the Tides is lethal. It's fine. All of this is... That is not fine at all. Okay. New plan. Not sure what it is yet. Trade for minions. Lightning Storm, that's a very good draw. I can't break that, and then this is all gonna get eaten by it. So I'll probably play 1 would be my guess. What if we get a rush? If we get a rush, we can just trade that there and then rock it.
lives through us. Lives through us.
Both good.
There's little time.
Just like so much armor. Six left.
These are due back tomorrow.
I wanted to pull Frost Tyrants, I think. Also, I shouldn't have taken this. Maybe it ends up killing him, though. We could just ping for a while. We find a wildfire, too. Togwaggle Scheme. So that's the rush. That's the 6-5 rush. He shuffled that in with the Togwaggle Scheme earlier. We're just going to heal a bunch here.
Monster.
Hogs on the loose.
I mean, I want to be pinging, but what can you do? I mean, maybe this kills him, right? We're just setting up potential lethal here anyway. Oh, he's doing nothing.
Nobody run from me.
Maybe not. Oh, what does he do? He runs that in there. He runs this into what, like a 2-2? And then chops the 1-3. I can do this, which is good. We can do that, chat. We're in this together.
We just made eye contact.
These are due back tomorrow.
Okay, double-digit wins. We got 2 more wins to try and get. Just 2 more wins.
Thrall versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death. For Doomhammer.
GG, that was a tough game. That was a tough one. I'd really like to see Parade Leader Fountain combo this run. We've had got some buff. We did Parade Leader into the 3-drop spell, right? Turn the Tides. We had a 5-2 with Rush that killed a 2-5. It's pretty important. And our deck doesn't have many 2s, and we've actually had Parade Leader on 2 in a fair amount of the games. Like, out of 12 games, I don't know, 2 or 3 times at least. Statistically speaking, we would not expect to see it that often. Maybe 4 times. Happy to trade that. Your dream may be coming true. Audio Splitter could be very nice. Going second, having an Artificer could be nice, but I guess I already have some healing. So I suppose it gets a little less valuable for us. we could do is forge it and play this. We're getting almost the same amount of stats, plus we're getting the mana discount. Picture's not bad. I think I will do that. Hopefully, I don't actually care if it dies right now either, because we just get another chill vibes, which I'm sure we can get some value off of. Let's see if he's trading there. The secret. It's okay. It's probably gonna be water Ellie though. No, maybe it's explosive, which is kind of bad.
Hogs on the loose.
No, explosive would have actually been good, because then we just take a little damage and there's no 3/6 on board. The guy asked for Parade Leader Fountain combo, and then all of a sudden it's here, almost. Problem is, depending on what we get here, we may have to temple this out. We're gonna need to recoup that mana we invested in this here. What do we want? Pack the house, Hex. Those would be quite good. Feral Spirits. Not so good. But here we are.
These old bones just keep moving.
This is what I walk in on? What's up, Viola? Red, if you had a 9.4-inch penis, do you think you would be more understanding of how great Dreads really is? Show some compassion and humility for once. No. I probably wouldn't even talk to Dreads or even think about him. Just be basking in my giant hog all the time. What if it's only a 9.17-inch, poet? Question. Alright, I have 6, and I have 3 8-drops in my hand, which frankly, kind of sucks. This is kind of good, but only one of these can kill something, unless I coin a ping. I'm gonna overload, which means no 8-drop next turn. I kind of refuse. What spells did I have? What was my discounted? That stupid wolf spell? If I don't coin, I guess I can do something. You know what I could do? I could try to buff this, then trade with the freeze. I want to trade with this one though. Maybe if I play this one, the 2/3 will live. I'm taking a lot, but I have a lot of healing. Yeah, maybe he won't kill if it's frozen. Yeah. But then he's just like, he keeps trading stuff and healing his guy. It all seems like crap to me. Firelands? Firelands. Low roll Firelands? No. That's not. Get a 7. Kill his own guy. 1 nature spell, sure. Okay, so what 8 are we playing? We could play this one, because it's kind of hard to get value off of it after this turn. This is always gonna be like fine, right? 1, 2. Not enough we can hold here. Oi, oi, oi. That could hit his own side of the board. Darn it. 1 mana. Kill everything. 1 mana completely and utterly fuck me.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Why didn't he just... Oh, he did. He used 1 there. Okay. I mean, it's not so bad. It's kind of bad, though. Just need like a good 7. That's a good 7. Did I have an undead? I did have an undead. Oh my god, he's back. Localin, he's back. You wanted the combo? The combo's coming. Shit. Never mind. Shit. As long as I never draw the plates, we're in a pretty good spot. Man. Discovered Helia, buffed Helia. No, drafted Helia, buffed, discovered staff. Oh my god. He's absolutely checking me here. I gotta kill one of them. I gotta kill 2 of them. Let's throw this one down. I know we're like, yeah, we need all this healing, but we'll get there eventually, right? We'll cast some of that. Mukla. Mukla's the highest of the high rolls.
You didn't need that, did you?
It's trades. Look for my Firelands again. It's okay. thought I was supposed to get a 10-10 rush or whatever. I hate when that happens, it's crazy. I always say, like, Scourge, card like this, like, it should really be like summon a 5/5 copy of a 6-drop or something. Like, so much more interesting of a card, I feel. So bad. We talked about it early in the run. How bad it is to run this into a statted minion at 3/5. If I go 6/3, if I go 4/3/3, no. I can go 4/3. I gotta buy some time. Fire sale. Maybe this can work a little. How many times did we play the Titan? I bet as much as to make up for the lack of Titans in the past few months. We've played the Titan 3 times, I think, this run. At least 2. Maybe 3. Trade plus rush. Trade plus rush. Give me rush. No more plagues. Oh, God. Give me rush. And he's playing the thing. Can't rush, and we're okay. Okay, rush. Rush. Could have shot it. Steal his parade leader. How do I steal his parade leader? 3, 6, 8. I have 8 plagues in my deck. If history is any indicator, we will certainly not draw a single one of them. Shit. Alright, play a minion or something. As long as it's only 1. I can still play this, I guess. He has to swing into it. Can you shoot those? I'm not drawing plagues. I'm not sure why I have to get all the plagues. It's also bad. Bad in turn as well as bad. That's not good. Nice. That's up. Am I still dead? Wish I had 8 more health, as well as some extra mana. Organon can kill it. 6, 8, 9 puts me to 4. 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess I can start here. Overloaded? Can I overload? Two and 2. Ult and ping. X for whatever he draws. Maybe. We can find heal from the spell. Pray for the comeback. Problem is these plagues, right? The Helios just kind of like, there's like this inevitability. But we just drew 4 in 1 turn. Maybe we could draw 0 for 4 turns. Maybe. Could happen, right? The odds are still that we will not draw a plague most turns, just for the record. Remember, we had 8 out of 18. Not a million out of a billion. It's unfortunate. Wait, a million out of a billion would have been pretty low odds. Heal. I'd have to be able to top deck healing. Alright, I don't know what we need. Sounded like high odds in my head. It's okay. I think honestly it's kind of crazy. I think we win this the vast majority of the time. The way its game played out. We drew 4 plagues 2 turns in a row. when there was less than a 50% chance of drawing a singular plague. Unless I'm mistaken. Unless the game's bugged and you just... there's a new Helia coding, so every turn you draw the max amount of plagues or something. I don't know. I've had an awful lot of games where my opponent has 8 out of 18 plagues in their deck and they don't draw a single one. They don't draw a single solitary one of them. 10's pretty good. I mean, it's like better than 9, right? If you're watching this on YouTube, 1, I'm sorry. 2, you're welcome. 3, please consider hitting the like, the subscribe, the follow, the comments, and all that.